How's it going, everyone? Blueknight here, and welcome back to another Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time video. So earlier today, some big pieces of Crash 4 news dropped with some massive stuff regarding the game. The first, smaller reveal was that anyone who pre-orders the game will get access to the press demo that we saw footage of a while back, featuring Snow Way Out, Dino Dash, and Cortex's timeline of Snow Way Out. And thanks to everyi.it, we got an updated look at these levels with some of Crash and Cortex's new idle animations. And these are absolutely great, to be honest, with some of them even appearing in the reveal trailer from back in June. But the other big reveal from today was that Tawna will be a playable character in the game, something that a lot of Crash fans in the Crash community have speculated about ever since that leaked piece of art appeared on the official Crash Bandicoot website before being quickly taken down. Not only that, but we also get our very first full look at a cutscene that introduces Tawna in the early parts of the game, according to the PlayStation blog post. So I'm just going to play the cutscene for you guys real quick and then give you my thoughts afterward.
Thank you so much. Wait, Tawna? But you're different. You're not from our universe.
It's good to see you guys. It's been a long time for me.
We lost touch in your universe too, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
What did we, like, die or something?
What? No, nope, no, definitely not. So how are things in your dimension?
The usual. A bunch of evil scientists attempting interdimensional domination.
Huh. So, what you collecting? Crystals? Gems?
Masks.
Ooh, fun. Well, good luck with that.
Wait, you're not coming?
Sorry, I fly solo. But I'll lend a hand where I can. In fact, I already have.
Aww.
Oh my gosh, that was great. Just looking at how animated and expressive this cutscene is, it's just beautiful. Tawna's design is awesome, and look at Crash just popping around the screen like you would see a character do in an actual cartoon. What am I saying? This feels like I'm legit watching a CGI cartoon. It's that good. Okay, so I got a little bit excited there, but let's go ahead and break down this cutscene a little bit before moving on to the gameplay side of things. Basically, this Tawna is from another dimension, or universe as Coco states, and in a way is like the Tawna that we've come to know in the series, who kinda, well, lost touch after the first game. How exactly that applies in this universe, we don't know just yet, but her expression here, I don't know, I think there's something deeper going on here. Did something happen to her Crash and Coco that she doesn't want to remember? I guess that's something we'll have to find out later on. Now, I do have to bring up Tawna's voice. It does sound different in Crash 4 than in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which was her first proper speaking role in the series.
This time, no one will catch me.
But I'll lend a hand where I can. In fact, I already have.
According to what I can find, Misty Lee was Tawna's voice actress in Nitro Fueled, and as of recording this video, we have confirmation that Misty Lee is not voicing Tawna in Crash 4, but no confirmation on who's providing her current voice in Crash 4. Next, since this is an alternate dimension version of Tawna, she's like this experienced action hero of her own story, a lone wolf if you will, and doesn't think that she needs help from anyone, or at least doesn't want to work with anyone, just going by her just leaving Crash and Coco in like the most awesome way possible, telling them that she'll lend a hand when she can. So she's kinda looking out for Crash and Coco throughout the journey. Toys for Bob definitely had a lot of creative freedom for creating this version of Tawna, you know, with the alternate dimensions and all that, even having a few different design changes before reaching the one that we're seeing now. Here's what Josh Nadelberg stated over on the PlayStation blog about this. As an alternate universe character, we had a tremendous amount of creative freedom to re-envision Tawna. This Tawna is an experienced adventurer, a daring, driven, and confident hero. She needed to exude strength and dexterity, so we looked towards powerful athletic bodies as inspiration for her physique. She is a lone wolf who likes to think that she doesn't need anyone's help, and we wanted that to come across in all aspects of her look, from her outfit to her range of expressions. And I gotta say that Toys for Bob absolutely nailed this design for Tawna. It's really good, and I wouldn't mind having this as a skin in Nitro Fuel Fueled. Oh, wait. They officially announced that support has ended for Nitro Fueled. I completely forgot about that. Moving on, the next thing we have to discuss is the matter of crystals. People have been wondering just where are the crystals, because we haven't seen any, like, at all, across all the footage that we've seen so far. Well, this cutscene actually acknowledges crystals. When Tawna asks Crash and Coco what they've been collecting, she asks crystals. Coco says no. Tawna then asks about gems, and Coco says masks. Gems are confirmed to be in this game. We know that for a fact. In fact, we can see one on a not-so-hidden path. So I'm going to take it that their absence has to do with Toys for Bob wanting to make the progression more like Crash 1 and not the sequels. Because the dimensional map that keeps getting brought up in numerous interviews but we never get to see it, plays like Crash 1, where you go from level to level in a linear fashion all the way till the end of the game. With the additional timeline levels for Cortex, Dingodile, and Tawna being optional levels that you can just play on the side to the main story. That just so happen to have their own stories for each character that cross over to Crash and Coco's story, with Dingodile being described as a tourist getting accidentally involved in all of this chaos. Poor guy. He already lost his diner, now he's caught up in all of this. Now before I move on to the gameplay, we got a screenshot of Tawna on the mast of a pirate ship, but like some have pointed out, this pose is very similar to Marvel's Spider-Man, particularly on the main menu. Whether or not this is sort of a nod to Insomniac Games' work on Spider-Man, I have no idea, but since Toys for Bob remade Insomniac's trilogy of Spyro games with Reignited, they might have decided to take their nods and references a bit further, and thus extending them in Crash. So for the gameplay segment, Tawna has a ground slam, which is her version of Crash's belly slam. Tawna's standard attack is a kick, again her version of Crash and Coco's spin attack. But what else can she do besides the standard stuff that Crash and Coco can do? Tawna is the only character that can wall jump and use this grappling hook device called the hook shot to swing across gaps indicated by this glowing icon. Okay, I'm really getting some Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart vibes seeing this. I mean, come on, don't tell me that I'm the only one that's getting that feeling. But the hook shot can also destroy crates and activate switches from a distance, very much reminding me of how Nina Cortex played in Crash Twinsanity, allowing us to destroy any crate and take out enemies from a rather safe distance. Whether or not it can destroy TNT crates or Nitro crates, I'm unsure, seeing as that wasn't shown in this footage that was shown off today. Also, like Crash, Cortex, and Coco, Tawna has death animations, like Angel Tawna for instance, with her even being grabbed and swallowed by a trash can enemy or some eel pirates. Oof. So Tawna can apparently do so much more than all the other characters combined, and it's going to be really fun chaining all these different things together as Tawna. Again, I just can't get over this feeling like there's a bit of Ratchet and Clank involved in this, just minus for weapons. We then get to see this pirate level in inverted mode. Not really too much to point out here besides the bumbleberries that exist in inverted mode. Once you collect so many, you get this sound that you hear whenever you collect a gem or crystal in the N-Sane trilogy, accompanied by a bar that's only about halfway full with what looks to be upside down gems underneath. Now the sound is a little hard to hear, but you can definitely hear it.
Own new and unique kind of art style.
I'm not sure what this is about, but it seems to me that either A, you get a gem for whatever amount of bumbleberries you collect, or B, it indicates about how many bumbleberries are in a level for you to collect to earn a gem. That is just my guess, it's not confirmed as of yet, but while we're talking about inverted mode, we get to see Tawna in an underwater version of this futuristic level, which is called the Snacks Dimension. Yes, a dimension called Snacks. That makes sense. Basically, it's the culinary capital of the universe, and these trucks going around the place are food trucks. Lou Studdard of Toys for Bob confirmed this and said that they wanted to make a ultra happy, vibrant, positive future instead of a super dark, depressing dystopia. I think I know what they're implying. I'm looking at you, Jack 2. But for the underwater version of the inverted mode, it really messes with the muscle memory that you probably spent the entire game learning, just to have to relearn it again for this specific level and how it feels. And that's awesome. And I can't wait for this level of frustration Oh boy. Another thing to note is that we see a couple of new skins in the game. I don't think we've seen these particular skins before, but I want to point them out anyways. They include a Coco pirate skin, and Crash having this neon futuristic skin. And fun fact, whatever skin you decide to use, it will change the life icon for both Crash and Coco, and that's kinda cool. I see that time trial clock at the start of the future level, you can't get that past me. As for the masks, we've been wondering about how they will work within the levels outside of the mechanics. Like, would it be a one mask per level aside from Aku Aku? Well, it turns out that multiple masks can be utilized in the same level. For example, in the future level, we see Kapunawa to slow down time, but then later on in the level, we see Ika Ika being utilized to traverse the level in zero gravity to escape these TNT-toting robots. Oh no, no, get away from me, stop! Oh, that was easy. And one other note is that Aku Aku seems to last at least over 40 seconds, but since that clip was cut short, it could have gone on for much longer. While in the N-Sane trilogy, well, at least for Crash 1, Aku Aku only provided at least 20 seconds of invulnerability. In Crash 4, that's been doubled or possibly exceeding that. Now, yes, the levels do appear to be much longer than the original trilogy, so I guess it could have been done to accommodate that. But I don't exactly know how to feel about it. But while we're on the subject of Aku Aku, he seems to be Tawna's mask as well. As for him following Cortex around after, well, Cortex let Uka Uka have it, I'm not too sure about because we don't see him at all in this latest footage of Cortex's timeline of Snow Way Out. But I'm imagining that it's been addressed already. As to who his mask will be, or if he gets a mask at all, I'm not too sure. The latest footage also shows us a bit more about the flashback levels in the game. It's not too much, but there's something that I do want to bring up about these particular levels, and that is, in my previous Crash 4 video, I said that the music that we hear in each level, well, flashback level, were remixes of the tracks from the N-Sane trilogy. Well, it turns out I was wrong, because I've been hearing in both my comment section and other places that these are actually the original tracks from the original games, and that's kinda awesome! Last thing before I go is that in the PlayStation Underground video with this Tawna footage, it stated that Tawna is the last playable character that they have to reveal. So this plays into question about this mystery alternate version of Entropy being playable, because literally everyone else here, Crash, Coco, Cortex, Dingodile, and Tawna, are all playable characters, with the masks being sort of semi-playable because we use their abilities throughout the game. Maybe this will be a surprise playable character for near the end of the game. Only time will tell, I guess. But anyways guys, that's going to be about it for this analysis video. I know that I most likely missed something somewhere because there was just so much information that just came up clear out of a bright blue sky. But if I did miss anything at all, be sure to let me know down in the comments section below, along with your thoughts on Tawna being playable in Crash 4. And once again, thank you all so much for watching and the support. If you stayed through the entire video, you're awesome. I've been Blueknight, and I'll see you guys back here next time.